Hi, everybody. Night, guys. Hi, Casey. Thank you. Hi, YouTube. Be sure to live, guys. Okay. Night, everybody. Be sure to broadcast as you come on. Okay, so how is the fast going? Night, guys. Okay, so how is the fast? Oh, I found another way out. It's so easy to do it this way. Okay, guys, please share on your evening, everybody. So I'm gonna be helping people or people to find or to understand the root of their issues. So I'm just gonna ask you to share this on your page. Night, everybody. Okay, have a good night, Bill. Please share the broadcast. On your page. Alright, so I'm gonna start now. If you was just waiting for more people to join. But what I really want to do is to help I'm continuing from the last live that we had, and I explained that the Lord has been talking to me about knowing the root cause of your issues. So what happened? Joy?
No.
Is that an American number? Didn't get here already. But save it still. Can you save it? Can I save the number? I save the message. Okay. So basically, like I was saying, guys, the Lord has been talking to me about this is what we spoke about the last time. The Lord has been talking to me about, knowing what's the root of your issues, okay? Not just, of course it's good to pray and to do warfare prayers, but it's even better when you know exactly what's fighting against you. Excuse me. So the Lord has been talking to me about that. So I wanted to help more people to understand what is it that's working against them, what's fighting against them, how to break it from their lives. Okay? Not everybody, please share. No. Many times we have issues, but we don't even know where it's coming from, or we don't know what's the cause of these issues, or how to pray, right? And like I said, I'm learning. I am. Excuse me. I am learning. As I learn, I teach. That's how I know so much about warfare. It's not that I What's the word I'm looking for? It's not that I know it more than everybody else, so to speak, but it's really because from my own personal experience, I can tell you what I've learned. And I can tell you what to do to break curses from your life and how to understand your dreams because I've had my own fair share. So as I learn and as God teaches me things, I like to shed light on it so other persons can benefit. So I've been learning recently because I'm on a fast now. Um, where I'm not eating. So, and I'm learning a few things that addressing the right source and the right spirit is very important. I'm learning that. I wish I had known that before. But it's not too late, and I am learning so I can help others. That's what I used to encourage myself. Like, okay, I did not know this before, but at least I'm learning so that I can encourage others. Okay, so I want you guys to learn from what I've been taught, or I would say mistakes, but they wouldn't be mistakes for you because you're learning from me. But I want you to take lessons from what the Lord has been teaching me and what I've been learning about warfare so that you don't have to go through the same things I've been going through, because you can pray about something and you will see results, but you need to address the demon, you need to address the right demon. Because, for example, I'm learning now that you can address poverty demon, but you have to also address the witchcraft spirit. Why? Because if there's a witchcraft spirit, that's what I should say. Because if there's a witchcraft spirit and your name is on an altar, somebody's working against you somewhere, if you address the spirit of poverty, that's good, you see result. But it's even better when you understand that, hey, you know what? The Lord did reveal to me that there is also witchcraft involved and somebody has put my name on an evil altar somewhere. Okay? Somebody laid down my name somewhere, and that curse or that ritual or that altar that was laid on my behalf or done on my behalf, I need to break that. I need to break the powers connected to that. So I hope I'm making sense. Because, for example, let's say that you can't get married and you're having issues with your relationships. It's definitely a spirit spouse, I guarantee you that much. But I'm also learning that it could be a spirit spouse, but it's connected. Okay, but it's connected to witchcraft, for example. Just giving you an example. Or something you did or something you said. Because you can pray. Let's say you're praying against a spirit spouse that doesn't want you to get married. But let's say that the root cause is the prostitution that was in your family, right? No, of course, praying against spirit spouses will work, because at the end of the day, that's what's blocking you from getting married. That's what's blocking you from having a good relationship. That's why you're having sexual dreams. That's why you're addicted to certain sexual things, because there is a spirit spouse there. But when you get to the root cause and you address the fact that it was a prostitution in your family, then it would be easy now for you to disconnect yourself from the prostitution and renounce the connection that you had with that spirit or that act that was carried out by your family, right? And then you would have gotten to the root cause. You're still going to pray against spirits, you're still going to pray against poverty, you're still going to pray against stagnation, because at the end of the day, these are demons that have attached themselves to you. So let's say, for example, you used to steal, right? Or your grandmother used to steal. I'm just giving you an example. And the spirit of poverty is hindering you from finding a job. It is a spirit of poverty. It's hindering you from finding a job, but you need to know what's the root cause and what you can do to break that from your life. The root cause, like I said, if you were stealing or your grandmother, your father or mother was stealing, you need to know, tell the spirit of theft, okay, and envy, because it's still envy at the end of the day, that I'm no longer connected to you, okay? You will no longer affect my finances and I'm free in Jesus' name. Okay? Excuse me. Okay, so somebody's asking me how do you get to the root cause of your issues? Well, first you'd have to fast, because I can tell you that much, that a lot of times you won't even know what's fighting against you unless you fast. Night, everybody. Guys, please share the broadcast on your page. What was I saying? I can tell you that from my experience, if you are not fasting, you can miss what God is trying to say to you. Okay? So what you can do is I'm still gonna help people to understand, how to get to the root cause of their problems. But I also want people to get into the habit of seeking God on that issue and asking him what's going on and what's the problem. All right? So that you don't have to always rely on a prophet to tell you what's going on. You can understand from your own dreams. Not everybody. Daughter of the King. That sounds like your sister is jealous of your business. That's for the person who shared that on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to be helping people to understand what's going on. I'm going to continue tomorrow as well, so I'm just letting you know. But what do you do when you have so many witches attacking you? You pray and you fast. You pray and you fast. Because at the end of the day, the devil will never be victorious. So if a lot of witches are attacking you, you don't have to be scared. You just need to pray, keep praying, fasting, do warfare. Okay? I just be consistent in prayer, because it doesn't make sense for you to focus on the attacks. Because when you're focusing on so many witches, it's like you're saying you don't have the strength to defeat them. When Jesus Christ has already given you the strength, don't focus on how many witches are fighting against you. Focus on the fact that Jesus Christ will bring you through and that he will never fail. And he'll fight your battles for you. All right. Samuel Buduram. Is Samuel Buduram on the answer? Hey, cuz. Alright, I'm not seeing him right now. I barely have dreams. Tara, are you using my prayer audios at the moment? All right, someone is not answering. He said he needed a word, but he's not answering. All right, Shantoy Thompson. Brenda, it means that you're dealing with a spirit of stagnation. Are you praying? Are you on the prayer challenge? All right, so Samuel Budram. Yeah, there's a lot of witchcraft that's fighting you, Samuel, because your family is involved in idol worship. Evening, guys. Your family is involved in idol worship. Can you confirm? Do you know about it? Brenda, it means that you're dealing with stagnation and you need to focus on that more. Brenda, did I talk to you about giving before? I don't remember if we spoke about giving. Because I'm seeing that no. Like, that's something that you need to work on. I'm not sure if we spoke about it. All right, and Shantoy Thompson. Is Shantoy on here? Oh, okay, I didn't. All right, I'm looking at you and I'm seeing where you need to improve in that. That's something that you need to improve on in order for you to get the kind of job that you desire. I'm waiting on Shantoy to answer. All right, Shantoy. I am on YouTube now. Yolanda Charles. That means that you're dealing with a spirit spouse that's hiding you from getting married or preventing you from getting married. That's true, Brenda. Maybe it's possible, so you need to pray about that. Daughter of the king, if you were being shot at in the dream and nothing is wrong, I know you weren't harmed, then that's not a bad dream. All right, I asked him if he knows about his family doing idol worship, and I didn't get a response. All right, is Shantoy here? Quickly, guys, just let me know who is here so I can just run through. Okay. So you don't know about it, Samuel? Nobody in your... You don't have any Indians in your family? That, You don't have any Indians in your family that were Hindus? And when I say family, it doesn't have to be your mother and father. It could be grandmother or great grandmother. If you're having dreams that you're going back to your old house and old community, it means that you are dealing with a spirit of stagnation. So in the natural realm, you're not moving forward. Nothing is changing. Yeah, Yolanda, I have an audio for spirit spouses currently. All right, I'm waiting for Shantoy to answer. Am I not seeing the comments? All right, let me go on my phone in case I'm missing the comments. All right, Marcia Flowers. All right, Marcia, I'm looking at you and I see a lot of witchcraft over your life. And that's why nothing ever works out. Are you trying to... Oh yeah. Give me a second, Mary. Are you trying to, Marcia, are you trying to build a structure, build a home, improve on a home? No, I asked him another question and I didn't see his response. Night, guys. Give me a second, Shantoy. Marcia, I'm talking to you right now, and I'm asking you, are you trying to build on a home or a structure, or trying to, like, you're trying to build a home or something, or try to get a home? That's from Marcia. The person is having back problems and I'm feeling it moving in my tummy. Use my prayer audio for infirmities. That's for Jordina. That Jordina, please, it's on YouTube. Or you can send us a message or we send it to you. That's for Jordina. Alright. Stephanie, there's a lot of witchcraft in your life. Hi, everybody. And that's why you're not able to get the kind of job that... Alright, guys, when you say yes, you have to say yes, what, no, what, because I don't know, because Marcy, I don't know what you're answering to right now. Alright, so I was saying that... for... This is for Stephanie. That is a lot of witchcraft in your life, Stephanie. That's why you're not getting... I'm not seeing where you're finishing school. I'm not seeing where you're getting good jobs. And that's because there's a lot of witchcraft. But I'm also seeing an issue where giving is concerned. And I'm not too sure if... Excuse me. You're committed to the Lord. Let me know. Wow, the person, Vinette, please contact me. Please contact me for our audio on witchcraft. Guys, don't leave. Listen, when you come on the live and I say to you, use my audio for witchcraft, like for example, Vinette is saying that she had a dream about death, and I say to somebody else, use my audio infirmities. Do not leave, guys, that you don't ask me for it. That makes no sense. If you need help, get help. Okay? Because you need to break that from your life. Alright, so Samuel is finally answering that his great-grandparents were pundits. I don't know what that means. I'm Googling pundits. Okay, I thought pundits in terms of a religion. I'm not sure if that's what you're saying. I'm not sure because it looks like it has something to do with Hinduism, but I'm not sure. You'd have to let me know because we don't know much about Hinduism on this side of the world. I know that Trinidad and Guyana has a lot of Indians, so they would know more about it, but we don't really know about it, so you'd have to explain. Okay, Stephanie. You do give, but you hardly give to church. Is it like on a consistent basis? After you close all the doors to the enemy and have been delivered, why would one still have attacks? But you don't know, you're not truly delivered until you see physical results, because sometimes you go through one session of deliverance and think that everything is okay. But everything is not okay until you see physical results and things changing in the natural realm. Alright, so I asked Marcia, she's trying to build a home. She says, yes, she's trying to get a piece of land. Marcia, there is serious stagnation, and there's a witchcraft spirit that's fighting. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm saying, especially if I'm calling you out. Alright, so Stephanie, if you're not giving consistently, then that's the problem. Because the thing is that, I'm not really feeling, the church like that, but you need to give more than consistent. I'm not telling you to give to your church, because if the church is gonna be a church that doesn't believe in deliverance, if you're giving to a church that doesn't even believe in deliverance, they're not even helping you to be delivered, there's hardly anything taking place, then it makes no sense, because you're giving into a stagnant place. So, but you still need to be more consistent and pray about where you give. Alright, so Marcia said that she's trying to build a house, right? And I asked her if she's trying to, no, so she's trying to get a piece of land. I asked her if she's trying to build a house. She said, yes, she's trying to get a piece of land. No, Marcia, there's a lot of witchcraft over you, because somebody put your name on an evil altar, right? And that person doesn't want you to progress in life. No, you guys already know that I have my audio on witchcraft and stagnation. Now, I'd want you to use that prior audio, and I also want you to focus on, because in the prior audio I did mention, wherever my name is, any evil altars that my name has been placed on to stop me from progressing. You would want to emphasize that, to say that whoever has put my name on an evil altar to stop my progress, to stop me from earning money, from having wealth, you'd want to focus on that. That's for Marcia. Shantoy. Shantoy, I'm seeing a spirit spouse in it. Are you praying about spirit spouses? Oh, Pundit is like a master in Hinduism. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Oh, okay. So that's what I was trying to tell Sam. I don't know if he's still here. That his family is involved in idol worship, because Hindus serve many gods. That's what I was saying to him. And that's why he's having a lot of issues now. So I don't know if he's still on the live. Anisha, I'm not sure what that means. I'd have to understand the context of the dream. Why did you give him your number? What were you saying to him? Alright, so like I was saying to Shanto, I just know. I was asking her if she's married. Not if she's married. She's praying against spirit spouses. Stephanie, there's somebody doing witchcraft against you, but I see where you worry a lot, and you're always worrying. Are you currently on our prayer challenge? Okay, yeah, somebody answer me, Samuel. That's why you're having a lot of issues now. Relationship issues, money issues, job issues. I see where I'm seeing where there's a spirit of insomnia trying to prevent you from sleeping good at night, or I'm not sure. Let me know if you have ever had issues sleeping at night at any point in time. All right, those who are having back aches and they are dealing with any kind of sickness, please contact us for my audio on infirmities. Please contact us for my audio on infirmities so that you can use it and help with your sickness, okay? Please, those of you who are having back issues, I'm not praying for that tonight because I'm trying to call out people and help them to understand, you know, how to get to the root cause of their issues and how to pray. So if you're sick, please use my audio on infirmities. It's going to help because it's the word of God that I use, and the word of God brings deliverance. All right. So Samuel, are you having issues sleeping at night? Is that what you're saying? When you're answering, guys, let me know yes, what, no, what. All right, Shantoy, I'm seeing a spirit spouse in your life. It doesn't want you to get married. And what I see it doing at this point, what the thing is that I'm seeing a spirit spouse coming from, like, it's in your family. It's a generational thing where women have issues with good relationships. But you currently have a soul tie with an ex that needs to be broken as a Shantoy. Anisha, I don't know what to say because about that dream. Because I'm not. Are you praying against spirit spouses? Was the person... What was the person saying to you in the dream? Was he only asking for your number? I'd have to understand that. Clover Brown, are you still praying against the spirit of poverty? All right, Stephanie saying that she worries a lot. Stephanie, all right, this is the thing. You have to command the spirit of fear to leave you and to get out of your life, because fear will have you worrying and you can't see what God is doing in your life because you're worrying too much. Okay? So you need to root that spirit of fear out of your life, Stephanie. So why aren't you on the prayer challenge? Are you using the audios? No, Shantoy, the spirit spouse didn't enter you this Wednesday. It was already there. You're just knowing of its presence. Okay. All right, I'm trying to find out something because I want to find out what's going on with the prayer audios and if you guys are consistent or if you're using it. No, Anisha is saying that she doesn't sleep well at night. Anisha, are you currently praying with the prayer audios? Let me know. All right, so Samuel is saying, yeah, he's having issues with sleeping. Samuel, the reason why you're having issues with sleeping is because of what your grandparents did. So what you're going to have to do, and I want you to listen to what I'm saying carefully. And if anybody else feels like their parents or grandparents did anything evil that's affecting them now, it's never too much to pray this prayer point. Samuel, you're going to use my audio on witchcraft, right? And when you get to the point that says, or no, when you're praying with it, I want you to say that this is very important. Samuel, I want you to listen. I want you guys to listen to what I'm saying carefully, because these things are important. As I'm trying to go into the root cause of what I'm going to come back tomorrow just so you guys know, because I'm trying to get to the root cause. And listen, if you don't know the root cause of your, let's say I don't get to call you out, and you don't know the root cause of your issues, ask God to reveal it to you in a dream. Still pray with my prayer audios, still fast, still do the praise and worship. Okay? Because that's still going to work. I guarantee you, it's still gonna work. When you use my prayer audios, fast, pray, do praise, it still works. But in the same breath, you want to say, God, but let me know where it's coming from so I can address my prayers better. But I want Samuel, where are you? You're taking too long to answer. All right, Shantoy. All right, I told Shantoy about a soul tie. That's why she is. It's like it's keeping her bound to a certain relationship, and that's why she's not having any good relationships right now. Right? That's for Shantoy. So Shantoy, what you do is you're gonna use my audience spirit poses, but when it gets to you making declarations, what you do is you would say that every soul tie that was established in the spiritual realm through whatever it is, sexual contact, whatever it is, I declare that is broken. I am free from that soul tie in Jesus' name. I'll no longer be connected to any of my exes. I am free. Every spirit must leave me. Every demon that's keeping me connected to sexual sin in the spiritual realm, I am free. That's what you're going to say, Shantoy. All right, so Anisha, you're saying you don't use my prayer audios all the time, right? And I wanted to know if Samuel is currently using my prayer audios. All right. It's witchcraft, Lisa. All right. Is that the struggle? Where am I now? But Stephanie, why do you only do the Esther fast for 12 hours a day? The reason why the bullet hit Michelle's mother in the leg is because Michelle's mother is you need to pray for your mother because the devil's trying to attack her leg. There's an attack of witchcraft on Michelle and her mother. I don't know if she's still on the live. And they're trying to stop your mother's progress and attack her leg. Alright? So the reason why I didn't hit you is because you're currently praying with my prayer audience that you're doing warfare. That's why I didn't hit you in the dream. Because your dreams are going to reflect what's going on in the spiritual realm. Your dreams are going to show you that things are breaking. Alright? Stephanie, why you can't manage for the entire day? All right, Anisha. All right, this is why I asked you if you're using my prayer audios, because if you were using my prayer audios, you would sleep good at night. That's why I figured that you are not using it. I'm 100% sure if you use my prayer audios every single day, you will and you have to, in Jesus' name, sleep good at night. I'm sure about that. That's why I asked if you're using it. No, Anisha, if you have to, we all have to get into the habit of praying every day, guys. This is what I'm trying to break us into. We have to get into the habit of praying every day because it makes no sense for, like, say, Anisha, it makes no sense, for example, you can't sleep at night and you ignore that issue. It doesn't make sense. You have to get to a place where you say, listen, the devil is not going to take my sleep away. I'm going to use these prayer audios every day. There are even recordings on YouTube for like Psalm 91, Psalm 34, different scriptures to help you to sleep at night. You can always look for that on YouTube. You have to get to a place where you say, listen, I'm not going to just sit back and let the devil torment me. Because this is what has happened to a lot of people, especially Stephanie on YouTube. It's like you're sitting back and allowing the devil to torment you. Right? You have to get to a place where you say, I'm not going to allow the devil to torment, because if I come here and I tell you how to break certain things from your life, You still have to get to a place where you make up your mind that I am delivered and I'm not going to entertain this devil anymore. But Samuel, are you using it every day? Guys, let me tell you something. My prayer challenge is an everyday thing. That's why I do the prayer challenge. So that you guys can get in the habit of praying every day. Because I know how it is when there are certain demons that they insist, especially the ones that have been there for so long. They insist on tormenting you. They insist on blocking you. And you have to get in a habit of praying every day. That the Bible says pray without ceasing. When do you stop praying then? You stop praying when you see physical manifestation. All right? So you don't stop praying about poverty because you got a job. Because you could get a job, but you're still broke. You don't stop praying about things until you see the physical manifestation of abundance, of the marriage, of your healing, whatever it is. Stephanie, you just have to get to a place where you make up your mind that I'm not going to be tormented by the devil anymore. I'm going to fast. My audios for witchcraft are on my YouTube channel, Prophetess Shanika. So the same channel that you're on right now, Lisa. All right. So Anisha, when you come from work, you can't listen to it at all? Not even one time for the day? Guys, please share the broadcast on your page. Yeah, if you haven't done so yet. I wanted to know if someone is using it, but I'm not hearing from him. Oh yeah, Mary. Mary, what was your question again? You were asking me about your son, your grandson? Anisha, but you have to make a decision that I'm going to listen to the prayer audience if it's even just one time for the day in the morning or one time for the day in the evening. I'm going to pray against the enemy. I'm going to declare what I want to see in my life. Things are not going to be the same way every day because it makes no sense, guys, for us to say that we have work and we're busy and the devil is tormenting us. It makes no sense because he's not going to stop. Because the only thing that will stop the devil from tormenting you is the word of God. And if you're not speaking it over your life, then he's going to keep doing it. Yes, Stephanie, I'm not sure why you didn't join our prayer challenge. Because the whole point of the prayer challenge is that the prayer challenge for this month, we are doing 1 hour praise and worship every day. And we are using my prayer audios 2 times a day. And then we're doing a fast this weekend. For those of you who are fasting, you know that we're fasting until Monday. We're not eating until Monday. Kimmy Snooky. Your grandfather. So it sounds like your grandfather was doing witchcraft. Yeah, Snooky just asked me if there is, yeah, I'm seeing witchcraft definitely in your life, as a Snooky. I'm seeing witchcraft, and you want to definitely focus on the spirit of witchcraft. Roshana, are you still participating on the prayer challenge? I want you guys to get into the habit of doing the prayer challenge, guys, because I'm trying to teach you that if you don't stay in consistent prayer, I'm trying to teach you that things won't change. Blessings. I'm doing the 3-day fast and I have plenty of headache. That used to happen to me when I used to fast. Stephanie, I don't know exactly who is doing the witchcraft, but that's I'm not telling you either. You know, I'm not telling you. You're worrying too much about that. I'm not gonna tell you who's doing the witchcraft. Pray against the spirit of witchcraft because I see where all you're doing is worrying. Who is doing it to me? What did I do to people? I don't know. I'm not gonna facilitate that. That makes no sense. Just pray against the spirit of witchcraft. Because if I tell you right now, it's just gonna make you're just gonna start worrying, and it makes no sense. Cecile, that means that you are the Cecile soul, so that means that you are killing it's a spirit of stagnation that you're dealing with. Roshana, are you still on the prayer challenge? Is Roshana still on the prayer challenge? Okay, Mary. Mary. That's what I'm saying, Samuel. You have to use it every day because, especially like you're dealing with generation demons, you guys need to use. Are you on the prayer challenge, guys? Are you on the prayer challenge? Remember the rules of the prayer challenge is that we're using the audience 2 times a day and we're doing praise and worship 1 time per day. Are we on the prayer challenge? I need to know because the whole point of the prayer challenge, guys, I'm trying to get you into the habit praying every day, doing the prayer challenge. Follow the instructions like I've given to you. Because when you do these things, basically it's like when you're dealing with a devil or an enemy that keeps coming back. Every time you try to attack it, it keeps getting up back. But if you attack it every minute, every second, if you are addressing it and you're consistent, it's highly unlikely that your enemy is even gonna be able to get back up. Why? Because you're dealing with it. You're not stopping. You're not giving him any time to recuperate. It's the same thing with the prayer challenge while we're doing it this way. Yes, that works, Christine. Hi, Brother Edithson. All right. I was asking Roshana if she's still on the prayer challenge. You can join the prayer challenge tomorrow. Stephanie, once you deal with the demons that are blocking your life, things will change. Exactly, Malvia. Prayer works. Ashley, pray and ask God if that marriage is gonna work. That's what I would do. If he tells me it's gonna work, then I would pray against every spirit working against my husband and pray for him to get saved. But if I don't see it's working, I would probably just move on. But I would ask God if it's gonna work out between us to give me a dream. Those of you on my YouTube channel, ensure that you are subscribed to the channel and you have clicked the notification bell. Sean, you can focus on both of them. If you feel that both of them are fighting against you, then yes. All right, Mary. Mary Helen. All right, so Mary. I'm looking at his No seasons. All right, but Roshana, that's why I asked you if you are praying with the prior audios because I can tell when I can look at people and tell when they're not praying. You know? I can always look at people and tell when they're not praying because the dream patterns are gonna show that things are not working well in your life. They are always worried and complaining and wondering what's going on. They're always tormented. Anytime people are not on the prayer challenge, they're not using the prayer audios, they're not consistent in prayer, I can always tell because there's always a pattern. There's a pattern that comes with the people that are not participating or are not consistent. They're tormented. They're worried. There's no sense of direction. They don't know what to do. There's always an attack. Things are not working well for them. because you're not praying every day, so I can tell. So Rashana, you need to join the prayer challenge. No, every time I start, I feel weak. If you feel weak while you're using my prayer audios, that's a good sign. That means the demons inside of you are upset and you need to keep going. It shouldn't be a reason to stop, because once you stop, that's when the enemy is going to try to work in your life. When I use your prayer audios, I dream, see the demons. Yeah, you're going to see them because they're upset, so they're going to come in your dreams. That's a good sign. Just keep going. From I'm praying against witchcraft, eating in my dreams have stopped. A bad man felt very ill and almost died. That's good. That's good. A giant fought a giant. That's good. That means you're fighting the demons in your life. Alright, so for the prayer challenge, we're not fasting every single day. We're only fasting for this weekend, but we're praying every day. So Kimmy, if you're talking about the fast, we're only fasting no until Monday, but we're praying every day for the prayer challenge. Alright, so Mary, I'm looking at his father. That's for Mary. And his father's side, but especially his father, where there were learning issues, where he had issues with learning, or he wasn't as quick as the other children. Okay. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, Roshana, I know you answered, but that's why I'm saying to you that, that's why I'm saying to you, Brenda, that, not Brenda, Roshana, that it's because you're not praying, and you need to keep praying. If you feel weak when you use my prayer audios, keep going. The enemy wants you to feel weak because he doesn't want to leave your life. Yeah, so I'm saying, Mary, it's the father that had issues with learning, or not as quick as the other children. But the thing is about generational curses is that they get worse over time. Also, too, I'm seeing where when they diagnosed the child with autism, the parents weren't quick to rebuke the words that were spoken over him. And I'm also seeing a teacher that is speaking negatively over the child as well. So it's like the father had issues when he was younger in terms of he wasn't as quick as the other children. And he had issues. I don't know, maybe he can't recall. Maybe he could ask his parents. But then, no, the child was having issues. And the problem is that when they said that he was autistic, I'm not seeing where the parents canceled that. They came in agreement with the report that was given about the child, and also I'm seeing a teacher that's speaking negatively over him. That's from Mary. Okay? I'm trusting the Lord for the fruit of the womb. Sharon Singh, I have a prior audio for the fruit of the womb if you're married. It's on my YouTube channel. All right, you were speaking over email. All right, Kevin Brown. The thing is, Kevin, is that your family speaks negatively and they complain a lot. So there's a lot of depression in your family, a lot of discouragement and sadness. That's for Kevin Brown. So the reason why things don't work out the way it should work out is because for Kevin, you don't spend enough time speaking positively. It's not because your prayers aren't working. It's like a lack of faith. It's like a lack of faith in your family where people don't really believe in themselves. They don't really believe that things will change. So they speak negatively. So what you want to do for Kevin, you want to get to a point where you say, every spirit of doubt and negativity and unbelief that's plaguing me, I command you to leave. Funny enough, guys, I want you to listen to what I'm saying, because people are going to watch this afterwards. Funny enough, the other day, I was waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't praying until midday. And it was happening like for a whole week. And I'm like, this makes no sense. How can somebody wake up at 7 a.m. and they don't start praying until 12 a.m.? I mean, 12 p.m. And okay, you can say the first day that, you know, you were just a bit thrown off. Okay. The second day, okay. Third day, fourth, fifth, no. Something is wrong. This is a pattern. Anytime you see patterns, there's a demon. So I was like, God, I don't understand. What is this? And he said to me, in your family, there's a spirit of procrastination. Because I wasn't deliberately procrastinating my prayers. That was not my intention. But that's what I ended up doing. And he started to show me where procrastination is strong in my family, where you say you're going to do something and you don't end up doing it until long after, or you're late, or you just don't do it. I was like, oh. So when I started praying against the spirit of procrastination, because sometimes these things affect our prayer lives as well. Because the Lord, I wanted to share that with you guys and I forgot. Sometimes these spirits that are in your life, right? They make it hard for you to pray or focus. So when I started praying against the spirit of procrastination and distraction, I'm able to now pray in the mornings. I'm still not praying as soon as I wake up, but at least I'm praying in the mornings, because now I wake up at 7 a.m. and I'm realizing I'm not praying until 8 a.m. That's not bad, because I'm leaving from 12 p.m. Now I'm at 8 a.m. So that's a whole different thing. But now that I'm talking to you, I'm not realizing that when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm going to pray against procrastination first before I start praying. Because it has helped me drastically. It has helped my prayer life so much. So I'm saying that sometimes too, there are things that could be blocking you from praying as much as you should. Those of you who are on Facebook, guys, please share my broadcast. Please share my broadcast, guys. Those of you who are on YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook, but those of you on YouTube, ensure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and you click the notification bell, so when I'm live on YouTube, you'll be notified. Okay? So I don't understand that question. If your eyes are healed, I'm not sure if I understand. If your eyes are healed, I don't know. Are you praying for your eyes to be healed? I don't know. But wouldn't you know that? Jessica Bowen. Mary, who is teaching him? Is it his parents? Anna, are you guys married? Let me know if you're married. Okay, guys, if you are married and you want to conceive, I have a prayer order for that. Are you married? All right, Jessica Bowen. All right, this is the thing that I'm seeing. Many persons who are watching me right now, and there's a demon that's making you worry. And the demon is making you be stressed out. Brenda, are you still on the live? So, Jessica, the thing is that I'm looking at you, and I'm seeing where, I'm looking at you, I'm seeing business. Let me know if you're doing any kind of business or you're thinking of doing any online business. That's for Jessica. And I see the Lord improving your finances, improving your life, because there are numerous attacks that are always coming to you. And that's for Jessica. But the thing is, I'm not seeing where you're consistently praying with the prayer audience or consistently joining us or joining our prayer challenge. And I'm sure that you have heard us talk about it before. So let me know what's going on. All right, so for Anna, guys, please go. If you are having a hard time conceiving and you are married, please, or you are a husband and your wife is having a hard time conceiving, please go on my YouTube channel, look for my prayer audio. It says conception, married women who want to conceive, prayers against barrenness. It's on my YouTube channel. Do not just leave and not look for it. Look for it now. Or write it down so you can look for it later. Okay? It's prayers against barrenness. Guys, please share my broadcast on your page. Please share my broadcast on your page, guys. I'm not, like I said, I'm not understanding your questions because I'm not sure if you're saying that I've been praying and I'm not sure. Shauna, you're going to have to pray against that spirit because your brother received that atheist spirit from people he's associated with. Mary, you need to let me know who are the teachers. All right, so Jessica is, like I said, guys, I can always tell when people are not, really praying every day and stuff because they're always worried and they're not showing any signs of their dream life improving. They're not seeing any testimony. So it's like they worry a lot because they're not really praying. So I'm happy that Jessica confirmed that, yes, she's not really praying every day. So I hope that you guys take a lesson from this. That if you want things to change, you have to focus. You have to be focused. Okay? You have to pray and be focused. This is why I have my prayer challenge going on. Let me tell you something, guys. You see, if you try to contact me on a regular day, you can't get me. This is why I have an assistant. Because you try to contact me on a regular day, you're not going to get me. You know why? Because I'm always in prayer. Because, listen, I'm a prophet. Listen to this now. I want you guys to listen to what I'm saying because when I talk to you guys, you need to understand where I'm coming from. I am a prophet. I hear from the Lord. I have clear visions and dreams. I see things in the spiritual realm. Yet I still have to stay in prayer for my life to change. Then what about you? Not to say that I'm more than you. I'm not more than anybody. I'm just saying, if somebody as gifted as me still has to be praying consistently every day, still has to be addressing curses, breaking them, addressing demons, addressing witches, staying in prayer consistently, guys, then you have to do the same thing. Because sometimes people feel like they're gonna just bypass this thing and their life is gonna change. Let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody tells you. Your life is not gonna change unless you learn to pray consistently. Because this is what I'm saying. I can come on here and I can pray for you to get a job. I can come on here and I can pray for you to be healed. I can come on here and I can pray for you to get a home. But let's say that you do get the job after I prayed. What's going to happen when the same spirit that didn't want you to get the job starts using the people in your office or in your workplace and they're now trying to sabotage you and they're trying to block you from working? What if you are working but you still don't see the money? Or what if that area is fine, you're working and you're seeing your money, but all of a sudden you have taken sick? Are you going to look for me to pray for you? Are you going to look for a prophet to pray for you? Are you going to look for a pastor to pray for you? Or are you going to learn spiritual laws and how to pray for yourself? That's what I'm teaching you guys. Because people would think that, oh, I'm free all the time. I'm not free all the time. I'm always praying because my life is not going to change unless I pray. So if my life is not going to change unless I pray, your life is not going to change unless you pray. This is why I have my prayer audience. This is why I have my prayer challenge. Let me tell you something. Things don't go well for me if I don't stay in prayer. It's just facts right now. I know eventually certain issues I might not have to put in so much prayer about because, I would have broken whatever needs to be broken. But I'm telling you that things don't go well in my life currently unless I pray. So you have to get into that habit and that mindset as well. It has nothing to do with you need this person to lay hands on you and that person lay hands. Nothing is wrong with somebody laying hands on you. I believe that I can pray for somebody, they get healing. I pray for people on my broadcast and they have said, oh, you know, that back pain that they had disappeared. They no longer have any back pains. Glory to God. You know, I pray for people, they were sick and they're healed. I pray for people and they never had a job and they do know. But sometimes too, what I see is that the same people that I prayed for them to be healed and for them to recover, I might see them on my live asking about a job or say that I can't own a home. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that nothing is wrong with a minister praying for you, but in order for you to live your life victoriously, that's what I should say, in order for you to live your life as a victorious Christian, or from a victorious perspective. And if you're not a Christian, guys, you need to repent of your sins. Just say, Lord, forgive me of my sins. I want my life to change, and I know you can change my life. Because at the end of the day, Mary, it could be that because the mother, two things. It could be that the mother accepted the report that he's autistic, and then when she teaches him, that's what she keeps saying. Or it could be the babysitter. But I'm thinking that I'm seeing where it's the mother, because you can find out about the babysitter too. But the mother doesn't understand that she shouldn't come in agreement that her child is autistic. It's the negative words that's affecting him. She's just trying to help her child, not knowing that when you speak that he's autistic, or you teach him in a way like he's disabled, though I understand that she has to come from his level, it's affecting him. The way his parents is speaking over him, that's why he's like that, even though I'm definitely seeing where the father was slow. The father was slow when he was at school, but I don't know if he was able to recall. Is the father your son, or is it a daughter? That's your child. Soul ties are caused through normally through sexual intercourse, or it can just be a relationship where you made a covenant that you'll be with this person forever and those kind of things. That's a Shantoy. I would want you to use my prior audio first. That would help you greatly if you use my prior audio to change to help you get rid of these things that are plaguing your life. Okay? Jessica, if you want to get married, you need to use my audio on spirit spouses. Yeah, Yasmin, there's definitely a spirit that separated you and your husband. So you want to pray against the spirit. And there's a spirit of divorce in your family as well. That's a Yasmin Burke. There's a spirit of divorce in your family where people separate all the time. Or either they don't. Yeah, where people separate all the time. And even if they don't get divorced on paper, they still basically don't live as husband and wife. Okay, so where was I now? So I was saying, guys, if me personally, I have to be praying every day for my life to improve, you are going to have to learn to do the same thing. If you want to live a victorious life, that's like I said, that's what I was looking for. Because I can pray for you to be healed of cancer, right? And you do receive healing. And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. Jesus Christ is Lord. He's a healer. But in order for you to live a victorious life, you have to learn to pray for yourself, because the enemy will try to come in different areas. So you need to learn how to pray for yourself. This is what I'm teaching with this prior challenge. Okay? I want people to understand that when you hear me saying that this is the root cause of this, this is the root cause of that, You need to get to a place where you say, okay, I'm going to use these prayer audios and I'm going to do this praise and worship and I'm going to make positive declarations over my life every single day so that my life can change. Because you see, if you do that, even if I don't call you out, you're still going to be delivered. People have used my prayer audios, they have joined my prayer challenges and they've gotten jobs even without me telling them that they're going to get a job, even without me prophesying to them, even without them getting a word in any area of their life. Why? Because they have learned to tap into consistent prayers and breaking curses and dealing with the enemy that's blocking them. All right, it's God that's doing the release. I'm not doing the release. I'm just teaching you how to pray, and I want you guys to get into the habit of engaging in consistent prayer. All right, when you say knowing the root cause of your problems, do you mean like witchcraft? Yeah, I mean like, for example, witchcraft. All right, no. Even if you don't know who is attacking you with witchcraft, it still helps knowing that it's witchcraft. Okay? It still does help because you will deal with the spirit of witchcraft. Alright? You can still ask God to show you exactly where it's coming from, because that's great when you know exactly where it's coming from. But if you don't know where it's coming from, just dealing with the spirit. But I was trying to help people to understand, like, you know, there could be generational issues. There could be things that you said. Somebody working witchcraft on you. It could be a generational spirit. Could be an altar that was laid out for your family. But you need to get into the habit of praying and asking God, what is blocking me? No, when you use my prayer audios, when you use my prayer audios, it's gonna work. All right, I guarantee that's gonna work. But what I want you to do is I want you to get in the habit also of asking God to show you where your attacks are coming from. Because when you know where your attacks are coming from, your prayers are even more effective. Though it still works, even if you don't know exactly where it's coming from, I find that it still works. I find that when you do general warfare prayers, you use the word, you do praise and worship, it still works. But it's even better when you know where the attacks are coming from. Because I've seen where personally from my life, I prayed against certain things. I didn't know where the attacks are coming from. But when I prayed, I did see results. Things did change. But when the Lord started to show me exactly where it came from, it was even better, because then I know exactly how to direct my prayers. And I know that, okay, it's coming from this source, so I need to direct my prayers there. Okay? So I want you to get into the habit of asking God, what is blocking me? What's preventing me from moving on? But even so, just by using my prayer audios, guys, but just by joining our prayer challenge, just by using our prayer audios and following the instructions, you're still going to see results. And as a matter of fact, when you do pray with the prayer audios and you fast, you're going to start having dreams that's going to help you to understand where my attacks are coming from. Like, for example, somebody tonight said that she dreamt that her sister sat in her business chair and turned her back to her. Why is your sister in your business chair? If it's not her business, because she's jealous. Why is she turning her back to you? Because she's jealous, and obviously she's one of those persons who is praying that your business doesn't go well. I don't know if that person is still on the live, but you can ask God for directions in terms of where your attacks are coming from. But even so, just by you using the prayer audience and doing the prayer challenge, it still helps, guys. I guarantee you, it still helps. You're still going to be delivered. I just want you to get in the habit of praying and asking God, what is blocking me and where the attacks are coming from? Okay? So it's your son's father. Okay. So it's from the father's side, like I said. Okay. Okay, Mary, so you know where it came from then? Tevin, are you still praying against witchcraft? Oh, I wanted to talk to Brenda. Okay, Brenda. I do see a job opportunity coming to you very soon. And I see you moving out. I don't know if you live in an apartment or something. I'm not sure, but I see you moving into a better space, living space. And I do see you getting a better vehicle with the job. But you need to get into the habit, Brenda, of praying every single day and just joining the prayer challenge. just like I've instructed. Are you on the fasting now? I see where you need to get in that habit, Brenda. That's the thing. Once you get into the habit of praying every day and fasting like I've instructed and doing consistent prayers, doing praise and worship, it's going to come real soon. There is divorced or separated in your family. Okay. Yasmin, do I know your husband? Was he working with the Gleaner before? I'm trying to put a face to who I'm talking to, or maybe I don't know you. All right, guys. So I want you to use the prior audios, like I said, and I want you to do praise and worship because, oh, you know that your husband is not married, right? Your husband is not married. He's not married. Because he got married before the divorce was found out that he's not married. Okay. Like I said, all right. So I want you guys to be using the prayer audios. I want you to do praise and worship for an hour per day, and we're fasting over the weekend. So if you want to fast with us, you can. We already started from Friday, but let's say that you want to do a 1 day fast. Then what you do is you just not eat until Monday morning. We're breaking the fast Monday morning, and we're using my prayer audios 2 times a day, and we're doing praise and worship 2 hours a day for the weekend. So praise and worship is going to entail you just thanking God for what he's doing, for changing your circumstances, for changing your life, for turning things around. That's very important because God is teaching me that worship is a form of warfare. When you start just giving God praise for what he's doing in your life and what he's about to do, listen, your angels are being entertained and they're ready to move on your behalf. Then after that, you're going to use my prayer audios and you're going to pray along with it. You're going to open your mouth and pray along with it. You're not going to just be silent and play it in the house. You need to pray along with it and make declarations. And I guarantee you that things will change. Okay? In Jesus' name, things will change. All right? Now, if you're sick, remember I have my prayer audio on infirmities. If you are a married woman and you want to conceive, I have an audio for married women who want to conceive. Prayer against barrenness. If you are stuck, which most people are feeling stuck and bound by witchcraft and unsure what to do and, family curses, then you need to use my audio on witchcraft, stagnation, and poverty. If you are depressed, I have an audio, but it's on YouTube. I'm going to give my YouTube number shortly, so just prepare yourselves to take it if you need it. And what else? I don't remember. I have an audio for addictions too. Like if you're addicted to smoking, drinking, gambling, whatever it is, I have an audio for that. So I want you to use my prayer audios, guys. My prayer audios are not special and they're not magic. All right? They're not special. They're not magic. My prayer audios are just a guide to you be delivered and doing warfare. And the reason I recommend them every day is because I know from my personal experience that where demons are afflicting you. And how do you know when demons are afflicting you? When your life is not going anywhere, when every day is the same thing, every day is the same thing, every day is the same thing. That's when you know that demons are afflicting you. And you have to be inconsistent prayer in order for things to change. So if you are not on the prayer challenge, guys, please join. All you need to do is use my prayer audios. They're on my YouTube channel, Prophetess Shanika Sutton on YouTube. If you don't know which ones to use, you can always send us a WhatsApp message. +1 876 332 0417 +1 876 332 0417. Okay, Brenda, you need to fast then. That may be the issue. Certain things are not going to break without fasting. Certain things are not going to break without fasting. I've gone 20 days without food before. It's 20, well, it's supposed to be 21. But it went over 20 days. But it just didn't reach the, it was 21, a 21-day fast. But just 20 days and some hours. So run it off to 21 days. I didn't eat any food. I did not know that I could do that. So those who are saying that, you know, I can't fast, it's so hard, ask God for the grace to fast. Tell God, God, I want to fast. Please help me to not eat. When you feel hungry, say, God, please help me, because certain things are not going to break without fasting. That's for Brenda. Yasmin, your husband is not married, you know. That's bigamy. He's not married. If you guys were in contact, you could tell him to contact me as an attorney, because he needs to annul that marriage so that he can actually be married, because he's not married. He's not married. Mary, just pray against generational curses from the father's side, which is your son's side, but it's coming from his father. Pray that whatever learning disability was handed down to your grandson, that the generational curse will no longer have a place in his life. And then you need to encourage the parents to speak that he's a normal child and he is healed. You need to rebuke that spirit, tell that the spirit of learning disability that came from wherever in his bloodline, like I said, and just declare that he is going to function as a normal child and he's healed, his mind is healed, and use healing scriptures over his mind. That's a Mary. Those of you who are having bad dreams, it's usually coming from witchcraft. So you would need to use my audio for witchcraft, poverty, and stagnation. That will help you definitely. If you don't have my audios, they're on my YouTube channel, Prophetess Shanika Sutton on YouTube. Or you can always contact us on WhatsApp and we will send you the audios. Okay? Night, everybody. Alright, guys, don't forget to give to the ministry to support us. If you want to see the information to give, it's been in the chat. If you want to support us, yeah, the information is in the chat. If you want to tithe and you want to be a partner, if you want to be a partner to the ministry, just let us know. You want to tithe on a regular basis. You want to give to this ministry. And the live ended. What?
Which one?
Oh, my Facebook live ended.
I understand.
I have no idea what's going on. But I'm still on YouTube. So if you want to give to the ministry, the information has been in the chat. Give me a second. Yeah, so the information is pinned in the chat. So you can give and support us. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I'm not sure what happened with the broadcast. I will see you tomorrow. I'm trying to get to a place where I call out more people. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow, where I address more people and help them to understand what's going on and how to address it, so that they have they know the root cause of their issues. All right. So I'll definitely be back tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. Please, if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe to it now. Click the notification bell so when I'm live tomorrow night, you will know. I joined one of my friends took me to the beach, and she was there teaching swimming lessons for professional athletes. I'm not sure. I'd have to understand that dream better. Is it that your friend is connected to the marine kingdom? Or And so I'm thinking that you and your friend, you guys have some connection to the married kingdom, which usually causes sexual immorality or issues in relationships. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Please come back tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming on. And I'll see you, okay? Bye, guys. Like I said, I'll come back tomorrow and I'll try to do more prophecies, okay? Call up more people. Bye.